Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the part 2 of the Framer series. In the previous video, we covered the basics and key concepts of Framer. We designed this hero section, made it fully responsive, and published it. And in today's video, we are going to dive into more advanced functionalities. For example, we will create the layout where we will click on this plus dot, and this will show the related information on the other side. Then we will build a horizontal cards moving section, which will be very interesting to you for sure, and we will build out this entire page. So let's dive in. So we are starting straight from the logo marquee. From that we need to select those all logos. Then we have a plugin called Figma to HTML with Framer, which help us to copy all the elements from Figma by pressing this copy to clipboard button. Then we just need to paste by pressing Command or Control V. Let's organize these logos a bit. Next, we need to select a frame and draw here. We will make it fill to keep the entire space that is available, and the height will be, I think, 130 is fine. We will turn on the layout because we are going to insert tab and find the ticker inside the interactive tab. Drag it and put it inside this frame. It will keep 100% of the parent, also the height. Now you need to drag this little holder and connect it to the logo, but it's not connecting because we need to wrap each logo in a frame. Right click and add frame. Okay, now it's connecting to the logos. You can see all the logos in the ticker. First, we will remove the background color, then we will adjust the ticker gap in the logos. Something like 100 is fine. Now if we see it in the preview, the logos is moving like what we want, and it is applied in all the breakpoints. Now let's move to the next one. Here in this section, I want a special functionality, like when a user clicks on this plus icon, it will show the related info on the right. Here in Figma, we created it by creating multiple components, so we will do the same in Framer. Let me show you how. First, we will design this section. We will create a main frame, make it fill. It will take the entire space that is available. For the height, I think 800 or 880 for now is fine. Now we will add some more frames, but let me turn on the layout and remove the background color. So inside we will add another frame, and we will set the layout of the parent from the start and should be vertical. I will make this one fill for the width, and the height should be 130 pixels. Then we will add another frame. We will make it fill for both the width and height. Also, we need to remove this gap. Now if you see the design, we need two more frames. One will be for the image and other for the info. So add a frame. It will take 60% of the parent box. For the height, let me turn on the layout option in the parent. Now we will make the height also fill. Now copy this frame and paste it again for the second one, and it will take 40% of the parent. Again, remove that space. Now let me remove these all background colors. Then we will name every frame, and it is a very good practice, by the way. Now we will give the black color to the background. Now if you see in the design, we have only those white lines, so select the title box and apply a border which will be only in the bottom, and other will be 0. Make it white. Similarly for this one, we'll apply the border only on the right. Perfect. Now I'm going to add the title. We'll copy it from the Figma by pressing Command or Control C, and we'll paste it here by Command V. So as you know, we already said the text sizing and styling in the previous video. We'll just use that now. It will be heading 1. We'll just override the middle alignment. Also turn on the layout to make the title in the middle. Now we will add this text. Before that, we will make a structure for it. So I will add a frame, turn on the layout, we'll make it fill. Then I will create another copy. This one will be about 130 pixels. It will be on the end, and this second one will fill. Now remove all the background colors. Just we will apply a border only on the top. Now we will simply add those texts. First the title. Copy it from the Figma and paste it here. We will apply the style of H2 heading, but we will override the color. Similarly, we will add that paragraph. Copy that and paste it here. We will apply the body paragraph style. We will make it left align. And from the start, let's organize it. We will apply 50 pixel padding in the box. The gap between here will be, I think, 20. Here in this tab, we need this icon first. Again, we'll copy it through this plugin, paste it here, turn on the layout because we are dragging that icon here. Make it start, and we will add the text also. Copy that and paste it here. It will be also in body text style. This icon will be on the first. Make the text fill and will increase the middle spacing a bit. Also 50 pixels should be the padding. Next we will add this device image and these pointers, so for that we will add an image placeholder from the layout tab. I already exported that image, so I will upload it here like this. If we turn on the layout in the parent box, it will go in the middle all the way. Next, we will add pointers over it in different places. So I think we have to copy one pointer with the help of that plugin. We will name it to Know Them in Framerville. Copy it and paste it here. But here, these elements are not in the way I want because I will not edit it later because they are nested in one shape. But don't worry, we can make exactly the same in Framer 2. For that, we will add a normal frame, which will be about 60 pixels. Then we will give it 100 roundness and also apply a border which will be in that green color. The color inside will be black, but we will reduce the opacity to 30 or 35%. Then add a style of BG blur and change the value to 10. Next, we will make it absolute so that we can move it easily over this device. Now we need just that plus icon. We will convert it as outline. We will copy exactly like that and paste it here. Turn on the layout and it will go to the middle. I will make it a bit small and I will name it as pointer. Now we'll just copy by pressing Command or Control C and Command V for pasting. Then we will place it in different places like this. Now the real challenge is when we click on this plus icon and it changes the info related to each part on the right side. So for that, first we will make the section content container component. Hit create and it's open in a new tab. We'll give the background color for now to see things clearly. I'm removing these dots for now. So if you see in the Figma design, we have multiple components for each detail. We will do exactly the same in Framer also. So select the component and create a copy of it. We will change the details. We will just copy and paste them in the Framer component. Similarly, we will create 2 more copies and will change the details respectively. We can make variable for the text to change easily, but for now leave it and do it manually. So we have created multiple copies for each detail. One thing more, put this pointer inside the image layer so this pointer will stick to the image on their original positions, no matter if the user changed the screen size. Now we will create more copies again, and this time it will be fixed on their positions. Now look carefully, go to interaction tab, new transition, set this one to variant 1, which is this one. Then set the second pointer to variant 2, which is this one, and third pointer to variant 3. Similarly, fourth to variant 4. Perfect. Now go back to home page and let's preview and check every pointer if it changes the details or not. Yes, it's working fine. Just one thing that I think is missing. The user will not know which pointer is active, so here is a solution for it. We will simply increase the size of the pointer in which variant he is active. For example, this one is active, will increase to something like 80 pixels. It is going outside, I will drag it a bit down. But we made changes in the primary variant. It is applied on all the variants. Now we will manually make them small. And also remember, we will not decrease the size by giving value because we want to grow it from its center position. Next, we will increase the other pointer sizes in their variants. For example, in the second variant, we will only increase the second pointer size. Similarly for others. Alright, now we will check in the preview if it's working or not. Yes, it's growing fine and indicating each active pointer. Just this one is not growing from its position. I think we need to change the position from the primary variant to. Let's check it again. It will still not be in the correct position because the primary and secondary variation position will be slightly different. But you have to not repeat that mistake. But overall it's working fine. Now the responsiveness is fine in larger breakpoints but not in the tablet and mobile. We will make it responsive later. For now, let's move to another challenging section. I will increase the frame size first. Okay, so this is the layout. And now let me show you how it works. It will open like this and will slide cards one by one while scrolling. So it was in Figma. Now we are going to create the same in Framer. So create a frame. I will name it section 3. I will make it fill to take the entire space that is available and will be 100 viewport height. I will remove the background color. Then next I will add another frame inside this. This will also take the entire space that is available. I will name it scroll section. Now this is my method in no-code tools that I am first structuring the section or page by following the box model. Here we need another one. I will make the height 10% of the parent and the width fills. Then copy and paste for the second frame. I will remove this gap, so this one will be 80% of the parent, and I will duplicate this one for another and drag it down. This middle frame will hold our cards. Now remove these background colors. We will just apply that light gray border like we did in the design. For this one only on the top. Similarly for this one and bottom. Now you can see we have 4 cards in the middle, so we will add some more. Turn on the layout. I'll make this card fill for both the width and height, or we can give each card 20% of the parent width size. I will remove the background and will apply the border on the right, which will be that light gray. Now here we have this number, icon and the text. Let's import one by one. Add text 01. It should be heading 1 and the color green. I think I have to size it manually, something more bolder. I'll make it fit the content, then turn on the layout of it, make it start. Then we will add some more text. First the title. We'll apply the H2 styling that is already added. We'll make it fill for the width and fit to content for the height. Just override the alignment. Then we will add this small description. Apply the body style, override the color. Fill and fit content, and also the alignment would be override. Now for the icon we will add an image placeholder. Upload the related icon that I already exported. Adjust the size. So we will wrap the icon and this text in a frame, which will be below this heading. Next we will distribute its space in between. Now we are going to give it 50 pixel padding on both top and bottom to match it with the design. I think we need to increase the gap a little and it will be fit to the content. Now our card is ready. I will name it card. Now we'll copy and paste the card because we need 4 cards. Here in this area we will add some frames to match it with the design. Turn on the layout. The height should be fill and will take 25% of the parent. Remove the background and apply the border only on the right. Now create 4 copies. So we will remove the gap between these boxes. Now these are aligned with the cards. Now just copy these boxes and paste it in this frame. And we will remove the middle border to match it with the design. It's perfect now. Now let's check the design again. Here you can see we have a heading which is hidden behind these cards. So we will create the same in Framer 2. So apply the background color to the scroll section. Because these all are transparent, we will apply the background colors, which will be pure white. For now, I will delete these 3 cards and will make it from the start. Now we'll add that heading and text here. We will copy it by pressing Command or Control C and paste it by Command or Control V. Apply the style of H1 that is already added. Override middle alignment. For the height, it should be fit content, and for the width, fill. Then we will add another text. Copy and paste it here. I will apply the body text style this time. Now we need to wrap it in another frame. The layout should be vertical and will be fit to the content. Remove the gap. I will name it section title. So I want to make this section in the middle independently. I will make it absolute, so it will not change with the other elements like cards, etc. Next, I'm going to make this scroll section as a component. Now we are in another tab. Before doing further things, let me show you how to add variables for all the texts and images. As you know, we skipped in the previous section. So make it a component. Select the number first and create a variable. I will name it as number. Similarly for the image and for these other texts, like this. Okay, perfect. We need to give it a 20 pixels padding. Now go back and create more copies. Now you can see from here we can easily change things like text, icons or images very easily. So if you have multiple cards like this, you can use variables. Okay, let me change the data. It's done. Now please follow the steps carefully. First, make all these cards absolute. So we will give some z-index values. Z-index simply controls which layer appears on top of the other. Higher value will appear above lower ones. So this one will be something like higher, like 10. This one will be 9. This one 8, and this one more lower like 7, and the heading will be 0. Goes all the way to the background. If we see in the design, we have this kind of arrangement. We will do the same in Framer. We will create 4 more copies like this. We will give movement to the cards one by one in each variant. We will start from this side, so this variant will be the ending. And in this second last, we will select this card above here, align it to the left, and then slide it to the right, which will be something behind this card. Then in this variant, we will move this card to the left and also this one. Now move these towards the right side, which will be something here behind this card. And similarly we will do with these 3 cards. Like this. This arrangement is done. Now in the primary variant we will hide these cards. Visible now. Then make this top tab absolute and it will stick to the top. Similarly, that bottom tab will stick there. Now this tag should take 50% from the top, and this should take 50% from the bottom. Now the problem is when we make changes in the primary variant, it applies to all variants. So let me undo these changes from the other variants. Alright, we are done here. Move back to home. Here are some arrangements required. We will create a frame, make it fill, and 100 viewport height. I will name it as 1, wrap it in another frame, and I will name it as a scroll section wrapper. Make it fit to the content. I don't know why the value is too high on the width. Okay, no, it's fine. Then we will create 3 more copies of it by pressing Command or Control C and V. I will make the layout vertical, remove the gap. Okay, we need to increase the desktop size. Name these others 2 as numbers. Remove the background. Now it is important, select the first frame, turn on the scroll section, name it as 1, then second, name it as 2, similarly third and fourth. Once done, select the scroll section component, position it sticky, which will be 0 on the top. Then apply effect, select scroll variant, scroll in view, viewport end. In the section 1 we will select variant 2 because 1 was the primary variant and we do not want here. So add another section. In the section 2 we want variant 3. Similarly, add another section. Here in the section 3 we want variant 4, and for the fourth section we want variant 5. Now we are done with all the necessary arrangements. Now we are going to check it in the preview if it is working or find any other problem. Yes, it is opening fine, but the section is not sticky in the view. Okay, this is very important to make the overflow visible in the parents, especially when you do things like sticky scrolling in Framer. If we check it again, oh, it's again not working. Maybe we missed something in the layout. Let me check. We need to make this one 100% of the viewport height, not the entire section actually. I will make the section fixed for now. Oh, this scroll section wrapper is outside the section. I'm sorry for this. We will drag it to the section. Now make the section fit content, so it will wrap all the content which is inside. Now we'll check it again. It will work now. Yes, it is working fine while we are scrolling. It's shifting fine. The only problem is these cards are not perfectly filling the space. So go to component again, select these cards from the primary variant and should be 100% in the height of the parent. Now let's check again. It's working fine and very smoothly. If we check the responsiveness, it is also perfect. Now let's jump to the next section. So here we have some images, text over on images, and a bento box kind of layout. Let's do it. I will add a frame, make it fill, and turn on the layout. I will add another. This one will also take the entire space, and this should be fit content. So we will select this one and 2 more copies. I will make the layout vertical. We will make the spacing a bit more, maybe 20. Nope, 15 should be fine. Now I'm going to give it a size about 430 should be fine. This one also should be 430 pixel. And this one should be a little small, like 400, and this is for the footer actually. Okay, here we have another 2 boxes in this box. So I will add a frame. Should be fill for the height. It will take 60% of the parent. Then I will create a copy of it, and this one should be 40% of the parent. I think I had to make it 55% and this one 45. We will increase the gap to 15 to match those others. Okay, we will insert the image in the background. Go to fill, image, and let's upload the image that we exported already. Here it is. Now add the image in this box, which will be this image. Now here in this box, we will add that device illustration image on the side. So for that, I will add an image placeholder and upload the image. As it is already absolute, we will align it to the bottom left, and the background color should be this black. This image is a bit cut. We need to make it fit to make sure to not cut any part. Alright, now we'll add the text in each box. Select text, copy the text from Figma by pressing Command or Ctrl C and paste it by Command V. Then apply the style which is already added. Heading 2. It looks small. Let me check. Now I think we used heading 1 here. Let me turn on the layout. I will make it fill and fit content. We'll give 50 pixel padding from the parent box, and I think we need to keep this text in some percentage of the parent, maybe 50%. I will align the text to top left like this. Then we have this paragraph. Copy it and paste it here. It should be the body text will be below the heading. Again, it will be 60% of the parent. And fit content for the height. Okay, I think we need to wrap it in a frame. Make it fill. Oh, it changes. Again, it will be 60%. Turn on the layout and it should be vertical and left aligned. So we will add text for these other boxes and we'll do the same arrangements. Alright, we will now add these 2 buttons. So create a small box like this. Maybe we will keep 270 and height 80 pixels. I think 200 is fine. And for the height, 70. Maybe 74 is fine. And also I would like to give it a bit of roundness. Perfect. So turn on the layout I will add an image placeholder. Then we will add a text placeholder. I will copy the text from the Figma and paste it here. Make it fit for both the width and height. It should be white. The font should be Poppins. Now select Google Play, make it bolder and a little bit increase the size. Now we'll add the Play Store icon. I think we haven't exported it. Go back to Figma and group it. And now we'll export these icons as SVG. Now we'll simply upload the icons. Let me adjust the positions and spacing a bit. Okay, great. Now name it as button. Copy and paste it. For the second one, we will simply change with the text and icon. We'll make the icon fit so that we will make sure I won't cut any part. Okay, we will wrap the buttons in another frame. Make it fit content. As the layout is automatically changed, let me make it again like that. Perfect. Now add these two texts in a frame. Make it fill again. Now why we did that is because we need some spacing here, maybe 50 pixels. Okay, here in the middle we will add that application image. So I'm going to add a frame and I will drag it to this layer. Also I will align it to the middle. Now I'm going to upload the image as a background, which is this one. Make it fit, and now we need to make it fill, so to take the entire space. This one is also be fill. And I think I have to remove the padding from this parent because this is affecting the image also. We will simply apply padding in this frame so it won't affect others, and make everything to the top. Now we have this empty space. We will make this parent fill. Now I will add another frame which will be on the right side to keep some empty space, because we will have the application image in the middle and in the background we will have that device image. So this one also should be fill for both height and width. Now it looks perfect. Now the last one is the footer section, which is again very simple and needs these basic arrangements. So I think I don't need to explain it. I will speed up this part because we have some arrangements in the last two. Alright, so we have almost completed the layout of the entire page. Let me name this layer footer section, and let me also name this parent layer 2, like third and fourth section, or no, it's fourth and fifth section. Now we don't need this extra white space. I will make it fit content, and let me show you it in the preview. Almost everything is fine. It is responsive for all the desktop breakpoints. Just need to set up on the tablet and mobile screens. You can see all these sections are very congested and unorganized, and in the previous video I have shown you how we can make a section responsive for small breakpoints. Generally we make things in the vertical layout. But here we have these two sections in component form, and we can directly change the layout here. Let me show you how we can make this section responsive. In the component tab, we will create a copy of this by dragging and holding the shift and option key. I will name this variant tablet variant. So the first step is to make the entire layout vertical and increase the height manually to something like 1300 or 1350. Select this layer and make it 100%, and this layer should be also 100%. Now let's go back to home. Here we need to change the variant. We will select the tab variant here. Look, it is changed. Now we will simply need to increase the section height, something like this much. So similarly you can do the same for the mobile breakpoint too. And here, if you noticed, we don't have this section in tablet and mobile screen. This might be hidden, I think. Okay, yes, this is not visible. Click yes. Similarly do it for the mobile screen. Alright, we are done with the design part. One last thing, we need to publish it. So hit that publish button. We already added this domain in the previous video, and all the settings done already. Just hit update. And now we can see our website in the browser through this link. Here it is. It is taking a bit of time for the first time publishing. And now we will check all the things if these are working fine. You can see these pointers are working also. If you scroll further, these cars are also sliding smoothly. And here are the other sections. And here are the other sections. Alright, that's a wrap for this Framer mini series. I hope you learned something valuable and enjoyed building this page with me step by step. We covered everything from the basics to some advanced features. And the good news is this isn't the end. I will continue to share more videos on Framer and other no-code tools, tips and design workflows. So if you are enjoying this kind of content, make sure to stick around. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.